I hate you.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Parking Lot Podcast. Hey.
Jesus.
I turned 30.
Maybe you choke on your fucking...
I'm 30 now. It's hard to believe.
Yeah, it is hard to believe.
It is.
Past your prime.
Oh, dude.
You don't make it by 30, you're done.
I told Swain, he's like, how's it feel to be 30? And I was like, well, I beat the game, all right? Right now I'm on bonus levels and DLC. And that only gets you so far. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I beat 27, 25. Yeah.
I'm level 30 now. I mean, you can only get to level 30.
In Destiny, like the highest level is like level 32 or 34.
Yeah, that's all you get.
That's like really going hard.
You're doing pretty well.
You're going hard.
Yeah.
So I'm not going too hard. But, well, yeah, it feels good. I'm a giant man child.
Oh, yeah. I mean, me too.
Well, so where are we getting started with today?
Okay. Well, I read recently that Tom Hardy was going to play Boba Fett.
And
you are not happy about that.
I do not want that.
You don't like him.
It's not that I don't like him. I just don't think he's good.
I think he's really good. I think he's good in certain things. I think he's bad in other things.
I think he was
not good in Mad Max.
I think he was good.
He was good, but he didn't do anything.
I think he was good, and now he just sucks, and nobody's telling him he sucks.
But Bronson's amazing. That's
what I'm saying. I don't think he's been good since
The
Nemesis or Bronson.
He was awesome in The Revenant. Yeah, but he actually read that screenplay. Like it's the only one he ever read, actually,
dude.
No, I thought he was really good, man.
I kind of hope he looks like get Boba.
I kind of do.
I hope the guy from Hail Caesar.
Which one?
I can't think of his name. Let me look this up real quick.
There's Clooney. There's Channing Tatum. There's
the young dude.
The one that's playing Han Solo.
I hope he gets. I'd like to see him get the role of Han Solo.
If it's him, he's playing Han Solo.
Oh,
yeah, he's Han Solo.
He got it?
Yeah, he got it.
He did get the role.
Solo, yeah.
Well, that's who I wanted to see. Yes. This is who I wanted to see be.
He is Han Solo. That's who Han Solo is.
Oh, thank God, yeah. I thought they're going to announce Buddy for Boba Fett then?
No, that's rumored. That's just a rumor. You know, just like Pennywise, like we're going to talk about later. Like that Will Coulter kid got it. The kid from We Are the Millers that played the son, who looks just like Pennywise.
Do you know how annoying it'll be? Like, I think if I see
Tom Hardy as Boba Fett,
I think if I see him take off the helmet and it's him underneath, I'm going to be like, well, I haven't given a fuck about Star Wars in years, and this just finally sealed the fucking deal. I don't know why I'm still wearing this.
Everybody sucks The Force Awakens cock. Damn. And I gotta say, it's a terrible movie. It's not terrible, but you're right. You're absolutely right. It's a rehash of A New Hope. Nothing is new. It's just absolutely...
It's garbage. It's absolutely garbage. I don't even know how to do it. I can't say anywhere without knocking shit over. There's too much shit here now. But yeah, I don't want to see Tom Hardy. Like that's going to take me out of the universe more than I already am.
I'm so glad Mark Hamill's going to be a big feature in this one.
Well, yeah, he's got to be Yoda. He's got to be the Obi-Wan.
All I'm holding out for.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, when they announced Harrison Ford was in this, I was like, yeah, that's cool.
Well, it'll be flashbacks.
There'll be flashbacks, but, like, I want to see Luke. Luke was always my favorite character. Luke is he's the main character. It's about him. It's about Luke.
It's not about Luke. It's about Rey.
Well, I mean, but Luke's gonna.
Luke never mattered. They made Luke.
Rey's a fucking cunt, and I don't like that.
When they announced Leia as Luke's sister, he never mattered again. They're like, he's not the hero. There's another Hope out there. This dumb bitch. I don't know, man. It'll be cool to. Like I said. I like Mark Hamill. I'm jazzed that he's playing this role again. So it's like, if you give me 2 straight hours of Mark Hamill training,
that's all I want.
Give me flashbacks of Mark Hamill training.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I'll just take a Mark Hamill movie. Mm-hmm. Just a movie about Mark Hamill. Just make that episode 8 about his life, what he's doing today. I'll take that.
I'd like to see episode 8 go Godfather 2-ish. Like, well, I guess that's kind of what they're gonna do with being a prequel sequel. But I'd like to. Well, yeah, I guess that's the whole idea of it, right? Is to be like showing the present training now and then going back and showing
how Kylo Ren.
Yeah, so they're going kind of Godfather Part 2 with this.
Who's going to play Kylo Ren? Is it going to be dude? Because he's got to be younger. I mean, how long has Luke been gone? Do we know?
No, but
they didn't say.
But you can assume that,
10
like,
years?
when you look at the CGI that Disney did in Civil War.
They're gonna have to get a
And
kid.
Captain America. No, I think what they'll do is they'll like think of how they made.
They'll CG.
Yeah, let's think of what he.
So much money though. They can only do it for a certain amount. I mean, they got the money,
shit,
but
dude. But I think
hear
that's
this
what they're gonna end up
episode
doing.
9 is gonna be filmed in space.
Nah, he wants to.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, how could you even do that? Like, Colin Trevorrow's an idiot. Jurassic World sucks.
Why did they give him this movie?
Just let Ryan Johnson do them both. Bring back fucking JJ for the last one. Let him do it.
Let
He's
David
a safe.
Lynch make the last one.
No, you couldn't have that. It would be Mark Hamill pushing around a bucket full, of mayonnaise.
Shopping carts full of mayonnaise.
Wearing a rabbit's head. Laura Dern must be sitting in a corner, angrily masturbating and screaming. Trent Reznor will be high up on set, just kicking shit over.
It'd be
a bad set.
It'd be a shit show. Give David Fincher the last Star Wars movie.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let that be.
Give it to Nolan. Nolan's a safe bet too.
Nolan is not safe.
He's safe. He hasn't had one movie that has gotten terrible reviews.
The Dark Knight.
The
Dark Crap Rises.
It has great reviews. We just don't like it. But critics loved it. Fans loved it. It's number 83 in the top 100 movies on IMDb. Tools do like it. I like Bane. I think he was cool.
Yeah,
but that's just me. I don't like the movie, but I like that character. But he's not with the comic book. I understand that, but I don't care about that as much.
I do.
Like, I like the voice.
I did.
It was amazing.
I don't think I would have minded him.
The first time I heard him talk, though, I was like, whoa. Like, it caught me off guard when he's like, what's the first line he says? He's like, I'll shoot. Why would you shoot a man before throwing him out of a plane? I was like, who the fuck is that? And then when he took his mask off his Bane, I was like, what? Like, that's what he sounds like? But then I got used to it, and I kind of love it. It's Tom Hardy's voice. It's just Tom Hardy being super English, and that's right. And through microphones, that's what I wanted.
Man.
No,
it was terrible.
I don't. And she was terrible. That whole twist with the Talia al Ghul shit was terrible.
Fucking Batgirl / Catwoman was terrible.
I hate Hathaway. She almost ruined Interstellar.
She ruins everything for me.
I love Interstellar, but she's just fucking. She's a bitch. She's a cunt. She acts like a cunt in her fucking movies. Yeah, like, dude. You can tell she's a cunt. Interstellar, she's such a fucking cunt. And, like, McConaughey's such a nice dude. He hates her now since he worked with her. He won't work with her ever again.
Why?
Because of Interstellar, because she's a cunt.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't not get along at all. Christopher Nolan had to, like break up fights and, like, they wouldn't talk to each other outside.
So she's really a bitch?
Yeah, she's really a big bitch.
Damn.
Like, her, Katherine Heigl, there's one other that's, like, the 3 biggest bitches in Hollywood that can't work with them. She's one of them.
Who did Gene Hackman?
Apparently Jennifer Lawrence is the easiest person to work with. And she's like so nice and like Gene Hackman, what?
I think Gene Hackman refused to work with somebody again. It was some chick.
I know Bill Murray, Charlie's Angels, he was like, they were all standing there. There was Cameron Diaz, there was Lucy Liu, and then Drew Barrymore. And like he came up to him and they were all standing there. He looked at him, he points at Cameron Diaz, he goes, you can act. I don't know why you're here. And he looks to Cameron Diaz. He's like, you can act. I don't know why you're here. He looks at Drew Barrymore. He's like, I fucking know why you're here. And he looks at Lucy Liu and he's like, you shouldn't even be on a movie set. And walks off.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's a dick. Apparently he's a big dick. But I kind of expected that. I mean, it's Bill Murray. Yeah. But I feel like he'd be a nice dick. Like if he liked you.
Yeah.
But if he didn't, he'll tear you down.
Damn.
Like he'll
what a bastard.
You. Yeah.
What a bastard.
But yeah, you can act. Why are you here? I know why you're here. You shouldn't even be here. Like, that's fucking awful. Poor Lucy Liu. I don't think she's that bad. No. She was awesome in Kill Bill.
I met Lucy Liu.
Did you really?
I had a knife out, and her and her boyfriend were walking out of, like, a restaurant and a club. And I was
Are you
lost.
serious?
Yeah, I was lost in L.A., and I was wearing a World Peace Through Marijuana shirt and shit. And I was just, I had the guy, I was staying at his place. I had his business card, and the address on it was not his home. It was his office. So it kept pointing me more into the city. And then I was finally lost, so I kept the knife out with my subway baggage. And then Lucy Liu and this dude came out. And then I stood back, but I was like, look, I'm trying. And then like they got me, turned back around and told me it was up. But
that's cool.
But yeah, they were really nice. But then
she seems cool.
Yeah,
somebody I want to hang out with.
They were like, do you have a knife? I was like, yeah, I'll put it away. I'm just like scared of where I'm at. I don't know where the fuck I'm at. And then they were like, yeah, we'd give you a ride, but with the knife and all, we just can't chance it. I was like, I appreciate it.
They were actually even said that?
Yeah,
wow,
they were.
That's
dude,
cool.
Lucy Liu was a hell of a nice person,
awesome.
Man. And her boyfriend was this dude he's in a soap opera or something. I don't know if they're still together, but whoever he was, I looked him up after that on IMDb, and he's a soap star.
They were really that nice?
They were really nice people,
awesome,
man. Especially but once I explained my situation, they were really nice.
Well, yeah, LA can get real shady.
Dude, it got real, and it was instantly shady, man.
I was in Anaheim. I never was in LA, but I went to Anaheim. Anywhere in California.
That's like
you're just
Long
like,
Beach
you're
sucks.
fine, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh.
Long Beach is
shit.
dirty as fuck.
Oh,
You
it's
can't
real
walk
dirty.
2 steps without bums everywhere.
I went to Anaheim to go to when I owned the music store. I got to go to the convention where they like sold instruments.
Oh,
Really
yeah.
cheap. I met Trent Reznor there actually.
That's what's
he was
up.
promoting Korg, and that's what he uses. Korg.
Were you a
synths
big
and stuff.
fan back then?
I've always
You've
been
always
a big
been.
fan. I've been a
right?
big fan since 11. The first 3 albums I bought were The Downward Spiral, Tool's Anima, and Rage Against the Machine self-titled album. And my mom took away all 3 of them and threw them in the trash. And I bought them the next day.
I remember when my guardian finally she picked up my Slipknot case for the CD and actually looked at it. And just like, even the CD with the person wrapped in saran bleeding.
Oh my
like,
God.
It all confused her. She read the lyrics in it, and then she actually played the CD, and she quickly took that away. It was like, what the hell? But she's also the daughter of a preacher and all. So she's a nice woman. To be seeing her kid listen to
Slipknot,
that.
the reason I like them is it's all show.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
it's all just for a show.
But
And,
people
like,
don't get that. That's like Marilyn
Yeah.
Manson, man. People,
Yeah, it's all show.
You need a face to blame with
That's
shit.
why I'm glad people appreciate Rob Zombie, because he's crazy and he's the same kind of like showman, but like it's fun.
He's
it's
like Alice Cooper
exactly
and noir
like
fun, man.
Yeah, that kind of.
You
fun.
know what I mean?
I want to see him, man. I'll buy the new album as soon as it comes
Yeah.
out. I don't care. It's gonna be shitty.
That's why I
but
have
I'll buy it.
Spotify. I don't have to buy them anymore.
Yeah.
I need to listen to Radiohead's new album. I don't know if it's not. I didn't assume it was, but I figured I should check
It's about
it
as
out.
good as the new Modest Mouse album was.
I've
That
not
was
checked. I
terrible.
don't care
It was
about them
not good.
anymore.
Not good.
Yeah.
Lampshades on Fire was an okay song. That was about it.
I don't even know it.
Lampshades on fire when the lights come out.
No.
Here goes something to
just
rap
stop.
about. It's yeah.
I could go without I could go without ever hearing that.
Dude, that one album before the ship even sank that they did that. Like what the fuck happened to him? Was it heroin? Is that what does
no,
that?
he quit the drugs, man.
So it's no drugs that's making him like that.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Because his lyrics are nonsense now. There's a lot of just yeah. Oh come on! You drawing a picture under Boba Fett? Oh, penis. So yeah, who should play Boba Fett?
Nobody.
That's the actual question.
Well, you know,
It could be anybody.
it should be nobody because that helmet should not come off at any point in that movie. Is how I feel. Do not show a face.
Unless we
for
show him
Boba
getting
Fett.
the helmet.
No,
No, he
we
always
know
had
how
it.
he
That's
has
right.
it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna do it, man, don't try to shit on what
Well,
the
it's gonna
story
be him.
of Boba Fett was.
It's gonna be him coming out of Sarlacc, I bet. And I bet his mask's gonna get all fucked up, and he's gonna have to take it off. I guarantee that's what's gonna happen.
I know, but they're also
You want to see
going-
Tom Hardy? I think it's an
No.
okay choice, man.
No,
Like-
you know who I wouldn't mind? Oscar Isaac. You know
I
why?
mean, that's fine, but
Because he could look like a grown-up Boba Fett from a clone of
he
Homeboy.
could. He could.
Because it's like
Okay,
I understand.
I have one. I have a good one.
I understand. You know
He's
the
short.
story of that, but that the Boba Fett from the original shit got killed, and this
Yeah.
is somebody wearing his shit.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't like that.
No.
I want Boba Fett.
What about the guy that? Okay, he's in so many movies. He's an Indian. I think he's an Indian actor. His name's Wes Studi. We talked about him before, but he was the guy. All right, you saw A Million Ways to Die in the West.
Yeah.
He was the Indian chief. He's in Heat. He's in
What's his name?
Wes Studi. You'll know him as soon as you see him. He's
Wes
always like
or Wes?
Wes W-E-S
Okay.
Studi S-T-U-D-I. That guy.
Oh yeah.
Why not him? He looks like an older version of that dude. Of the guy that played him in the.
Oh, he'd be pretty cool.
Wouldn't he be
But
perfect?
I think he's really old now.
He's not
man.
that old.
He's 68.
So?
Yeah, I guess he's not that old.
You just have him as the
I
face.
wouldn't mind. Yeah, because I guess all the action could be CGI.
He just looks
under the
like
mask.
that guy. Like if you want
Yeah.
to keep it in the same race,
Well, that's
keep that. Like
the thing. It's like I
Oscar
understand.
Isaac would work. Like,
I know he would work, but he's
but
already
he's too young,
Poe-Dameron.
and he's too young.
Not even that.
The guy was
you could
older
get
than
over.
him.
You could get over that quickly because you can make him look more
I didn't
rugged.
hate the guy that played him in the prequels. I thought he
No,
was okay.
I didn't. That's
Like-
what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to. It's like I understand people don't like the prequels, but I do
I don't
not.
care. I love Episode 1. I
do
love
not.
it.
Yeah,
I
man.
love it.
I
gonna
don't
say
mind it, man.
I like it.
I like the Lucas cut where Yoda CGI and everything. They fixed it
I do
up.
too.
I don't mind it. But no, man. It's like I just don't want. It's like you're killing off. You can't kill off the story that we know.
Yeah.
Basically, you can't kill the story that we know. And don't take this character away from us just because some people don't like the prequel. Because these younger kids that like this one now, they're the ones that grew up with the prequels, man.
Danny Trejo.
No.
Shave him up, make him look clean.
He's too ugly of a man.
He's so good though. He's
but
so good.
Like the faces too. It's
People
I don't
forget
know.
the big movies he's in, like Heat. He plays the dude that gets. Remember, he gets the fuck beat out of him, and they get the information from him. He's one of Robert De Niro's crew. It's Tom Sizemore, Danny Trejo,
yeah.
fucking De Niro, and then the driver, the black guy, the Allstate commercial guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's a great movie, man. That's a great fucking movie.
Is that Kilmer? No.
Yeah, that's the other one. It's Val Kilmer. He's the one that's his like second in command. Has long hair, gambling problems. Who's his wife?
I forget. No,
it's not Charlize Theron. Ashley Judd.
Yeah. I like Heat a lot.
It's great.
Final
scene where Pacino and him.
No, it's
Pacino and they're chasing each other at the airport, and the lights, like the spotlights come on, and they can't see anything.
They're just like
it's like a cat and mouse, like.
They both could have been best friends too. Like that's the shitty thing about them. Like when they meet and shit. Hang. It's like these dudes are like on the same level.
Dude, Michael Mann's a good director. He did Last of the Mohicans, Miami Vice, which I love that movie.
With
Colin Farrell. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah. I didn't mind it.
He did Public Enemies. He did the last one. He did suck. Black Hat with Helmsworth. It was bad.
You know why I never watched that?
It's just you can't. It's
the trailer. Here's why. In the trailer, they're like, we need a black hat hacker named Hackaway. And I've never once forgotten this stupid line, and because of that line, I will never watch that movie.
It's not good. I mean, it's so boring.
With a line like, we need a black hat hacker named Hackaway. How good is your movie?
Apparently, like, all these people that are, like, actual computer programmers, and, like, they're like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, apparently Michael Mann knows
basically, it was, what was it? What was the movie with Matthew Lillard and all? Was it Hackers?
Yeah.
It was basically that movie for hackers. They tried to be serious.
Oh, come on.
Well, I don't know if that hackers tried to be serious. Is that what they really thought the internet was?
No. Well, I mean, it was right when the internet came out. So, yeah, okay. Michael Mann, who looks like a total douchebag.
That dude does look like a dweeb.
He does, but he's done so much good shit.
Who do you want to see him as?
Nobody. I was just talking about him because he did Heat. But I was just telling you what he directed, how he's gone downhill. Like, his first one was Manhunter.
Oh.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then he did The Last of the Mohicans. Then Heat, The Insider, Ali, Collateral, Miami Vice, Public Enemies.
That's my jam.
Black Hat was the only bad movie he's honestly had. And the next
wasn't even like he wrote it, I bet.
He's making a documentary about Enzo Ferrari.
Cool.
Which I don't care about cars, so.
Nope. Alright, so.
Alright, let's move on. The Conjuring 2.
This shit. Yeah, dude.
Looks awesome.
Okay, yeah, man. I'm really, especially after seeing the second trailer.
I've read, some stuff about the Enfield poltergeist. Mm-hmm. Like, that is the number one, like, most documented haunting of all time.
Intense.
And, like, they have pictures and I believe in ghosts, so, like, I have no problem believing that some of this stuff
You don't believe they're, like, aliens from a dimension?
They could be. I don't know what they are, but I believe in...
Spirits.
I believe it. I want it. Because I like to have fun with life.
Yeah.
I don't want to not believe it. People are like, well, that doesn't... I don't really care if it makes sense. I like believing what I believe.
Yeah, man, it's fun. That's why I like it. Guilty pleasure.
Creepypastas?
Fucking
love them. Love them.
My guilty pleasure?
What?
Ghost Adventures.
Oh, yeah.
You know why?
Even though it's...
The original documentary movie they made.
Yeah.
I watched that when it was new. And I was like, yo, this is like, that shit gave me some goosebumps. I was like, I don't know if it's real or not, but I like it. So when they got the show, I was like, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. It's
even
terrible,
though I love what South Park did to him.
Yeah.
Like, it's fun. The piece pisses down his leg. He's like, oh no, it's following me. Like, it's so dumb.
It's terrible. But I do enjoy that kind of shit.
Yeah,
you want to believe, man. It's cool. And plus, you just want to hope there's something after this.
That's why I have that poster on my wall. The X-Files. I want to believe. I want to believe. If you don't want to believe, then how's life fun anymore?
You're losing.
Like that guy on Facebook. Like, remember we were sitting on your couch and that face appeared in that poster?
Yeah, dude.
And I took a picture and I posted on the internet. It's like, well, this is actually a thing called this, where you make things up in your mind and what you see. And I'm like, well, I like to have fun with life. He's like, well, I'm just telling you this what it is. I'm like, well, making memories with friends is also fun.
Yeah, dude. Dude, I show so many people that picture of like, dude, me and my buddy were sitting on this couch. And then people sit there and really look like, I think I can kind of, I was like, you maybe can. You probably can. But it's still, I like to tell them, and then I show them the picture, and it's like, it's just cool as shit. Like,
it's cool as shit.
Cool as shit.
Yeah. So, The Conjuring 2.
But,
I'm super
man,
excited.
that, like, James Wan is a dude
that
knows how to do horror.
What he's doing.
Like, that dude knows what the fuck he's doing.
Like, I'm really excited that he's going to do Aquaman, because, like, he has the ability to do comedy and stuff like that. You saw with Fast and the Furious, he can do it. Like,
surprisingly, and, like, it's like, I don't think, like, those Fast and the Furious, you don't think it's a James Wan fucking movie.
Well, you kind of do, because I love Death Sentence.
Well, yeah,
with Kevin Bacon. That reminds me a lot of, but still, there's no humor in Death Sentence.
But you don't see him doing such a high budgeted car action movie like that.
The best scene is when Statham and I think The Rock are fighting at the very beginning.
And I like how the camera flips through the rock bottom.
That's what I was telling you. Sorry.
Fuck that, dude.
That's what I was saying. Like, that cinematography, he uses it in Insidious. The very opening scene, he comes down that light and then twists over. And that's so cool. And it's such a simple camera trick.
Yep.
Like, he's using old-time horror camera tricks like they did in The Shining and they did in, like, old, good, actual, like, ghost movies. He knows what he's fucking doing. I mean, his first movie, Saw. Saw was amazing. Saw was amazing. First movie.
I enjoyed Dead Silence a lot.
I love it.
I'll tell you, man, like, it might be cheap and corny at the end and all, but it's like that man who's like...
That's one of those movies. That
scene just easing into the hallway. She's, like, floating down at her, like, just like... The red light flash in the hotel room and she's standing by the window or sitting in that chair and it eases in. Like, things like that are just terrifying.
I think if he actually directed Annabelle would be good.
What's Annabelle?
With the doll.
Oh, yeah.
Which wasn't terrible. But, like, look at the user versus the critics' reviews. Like, people like it.
Really?
Like, I gave it a 7, but 6.2 and then 34% from... They don't know what they're fucking talking about.
Yeah, Annabelle was pretty bad though. Me and my dad went and saw that. We just laughed through the whole shit. Like that
Johnny Wahlberg
with the demons in like the stairwell and shit.
See, my brother thinks that's the scariest scene he's seen in a movie in like decades.
I like how the demon looked.
Yeah, he looked cool. But that scene when he's down there, I'm like, are you serious? That's what's waiting for him?
I don't want to lie. Yeah, dude, like that's... Oh my god, that's how I felt.
But didn't hate the movie actually.
Dude, the second trailer for The Conjuring gave me so many goosebumps.
Yeah,
man. Like
that
so many like
woman,
chills. I was like,
old nun looking thing.
Yeah, dude, I'm ready for it, man.
Well,
I'm
it
really
looks like
excited.
it's a lot like.
Do you know when this movie comes out?
June. 10th.
Okay, it is in June.
It's soon. It's like next couple weeks.
Cool.
It reminds me of the Insidious 2 plot. Like, it looks like she's possessed by, like, an older ghost that came back with her and, like, you know what I mean? Like, because that old man is, like, she's talking through her voice and all that shit. So, yeah. But if you actually watch the actual documentary about it on YouTube, they play, like, the real tape and show this shit. And it's,
I'm going to have to look it up.
It looks real as shit. So,
yeah, dude.
Even if it is a hoax, good job.
So, yeah, I fucking love James Wan. Love it. But I want to move on to this.
All right.
And how bad it's going to be. But
Apocalypse.
I'm still excited. I love X-Men. The franchise has already been so terrible and good and terrible and good. Yeah. It's like, who gives a shit as long as it's fun? But it looks like some of that those Psylocke scenes of her, like, floating down and shit, like, some of that looks really bad.
And when, like, fucking Mystique, whatever she turns into, comes through that car and slices it with that pink sword, what the fuck is going on? It looks like I'm in a bad video game. Oh, is that her name? Yeah. Okay. Well, it looks like a bad video game.
That's what I'm saying, man. It looks so bad, dude. And, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I want to believe, because especially with Oscar Isaac, like with him taking the chance to be Apocalypse.
He's taking big roles now, which I hope he doesn't fuck himself, because that's what can happen. Once you're indie and then go into mainstream, like Fassbender did it well. He was in indie shit, and now he's in but he's choosing his roles well. Unless Assassin's Creed sucks, he's gonna have no bad movies, except for The Counselor, which I really like. It's out of its fucking mind.
The movie was
But ridiculous. It's really cool. Like, that scene with Brad Pitt with that thing on his neck.
Yeah,
like,
it's cool shit.
Fucking awesome. And the dialogue's so, like, quippy and, like, man, you get to see fucking Cameron Diaz fuck a Ferrari. I love what Javier Bardem says. He's like, I can't get it out of my mind. It's like a suckerfish moving up the... Like, it's... Ugh.
The Brad Pitt death scene is fucking cool as shit.
Awesome. Yeah, like when the guy strings that fucking wire across the road and cuts that motorcycle driver's head off. Like, it's a cool movie. But anyway, yeah, X-Men Apocalypse.
It's gonna be bad.
Fassbender saves it for me. He's a good Magneto. Like, I like him.
I like the young dude as Professor.
Xavier. Yeah. I love. Did you see the movie with McAvoy called Filth? Where he's like a cop, but he's like into a bunch of drugs, like Bad Lieutenant, but like on speed.
I feel like I have.
It's pretty good. Like, he's a good actor.
Yeah, dude.
She's a good actor.
Everybody's
Rose Byrne's good. They're all good. It's just,
what's Fox gonna do? I think at the end of the day with these movies,
they got too excited. They saw Deadpool did so well, and they're like, well, we have millions of dollars to do this one now.
Yeah.
Let's just make it completely crazy.
And
they did. Because Deadpool was out there, but there's no comedic element to X-Men.
Apparently this movie's just serious as shit.
I heard, no plot, no character development.
It's just gonna be terrible.
I'll still see it.
Yeah, dude. Would we, since we got Fassbender in this, here, let's go ahead and talk about,
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, what'd you think of the trailer?
Looks cool.
Yeah?
Looks cool.
I enjoyed it. I don't know why they used that Kanye song.
I don't either.
That kind of really took me out of it.
They should have used like
even a dubstep.
or an indie. Like,
Dude,
just kind
the
of like a
dubstep
creepy...
that Warcraft uses works so well that
does.
it's like, why are you using Kanye for it? So you can have any kind of ambient anything.
Yeah.
You're going like it's just.
Yeah, you want to do... Yeah, I don't want to hear rap with that.
I'm a god, praise God. Like, it's just like, what is this song? It kind of took me out of the trailer, but the actual scenes from the movie look so good that I was like, I looked past it. I'm like, I think it has potential.
And there's somebody big... Oh, it's the guy that did... That's why Fassbender's in it. He did the last version of Hamlet. It was actually really good.
That was really good.
And then he did the Snowtown Murders, which is one of my favorite series. It's awesome. I'll lend it to you. It's real slow until you get into it, but it's so disturbing. It's like, it actually makes me... I have to shut it off sometimes. Because it's like really, like, it's really rapey. Like, raping kids and stuff. It like gets into that shit.
Who's doing The Devil Inside American remake? Or whatever. What's it called? The Korean...
Wingard. The guy that
What's
did
it called? What's
You're
it
Next.
called?
I Saw the Devil.
I Saw the Devil.
I don't think he's doing Death Note anymore.
Really?
Or he's producing that TV show. It's one or the other.
He's producing that
He was
Japanese
supposed to do a
show?
live-action movie, but now I think... Because it already has him attached to that show, I think.
Yeah?
I think he's actually producing...
Is that what it is?
I think.
Okay.
I don't know, because he still wants to do it, but, like, I Saw the Devil was first. That's what's coming out next.
Okay.
And, like, that's a great story.
Yeah.
Because remember when
I'd
he
like
gets
to
into,
see
like,
what
cannibalism and shit at the end? Like, it's really weird.
I like to see... I really like to see what he could do with that
I just don't know if I want to see anybody else play the killer. Man, that guy that played Old Boy from Old Boy, he was so good. He was great. Lucy.
Even in the American movie, I like to see, like...
Old Boy, you mean?
No, think of what Cameron Crowe did with Vanilla Sky, bringing Penelope Cruz back and shit, and like actually taking him. I'd like to see him at least take that Korean actor. That
guy?
Yeah,
well, he's in G.I. Joe and all that.
Yeah, like
shit.
he actually does American movie. That it's like keep the same actor in your American remake.
Absolutely.
It's like also it's like the only thing.
Do it in like a Chinatown sort of setting.
But I don't know if that other guy would know English.
He does. He speaks it in Lucy.
Oh, he is in Lucy.
Yeah, he's the villain.
Yeah, I think that's a movie that...
Actually,
like,
he doesn't say a single word in English in Lucy. He speaks Korean the entire time.
Yeah, he might not know.
I think he can.
Well, that's what
he does. He speaks English in I Saw the Devil. I think there's one part when he... Or no, it's not I Saw the Devil. He can. I've seen him do it. Like, he's great. That guy. He was great in Old Boy. Like,
I like him, yeah.
Dude, Old Boy, the American version, I really love it. I do, actually.
It's not bad,
the villain just sucks. That dude should not have been the villain. Like, Brolin made the whole movie.
Yeah.
Like, he was great.
But at the end, I was just like, damn, it was good, but...
Spike Lee did an okay job.
Considering it didn't feel like a Spike Lee movie.
No, it didn't. And Spike Lee can make good movies. I like a lot of his movies.
Yeah,
I like Do the Right Thing. I love Summer of Sam. It's great. I mean, see, it's got a 5.8. Critics like it more than the fucking users do.
Well, yeah, critics would.
But,
they're like, hey, Spike Lee, we'll give you this.
What was I looking at? Oh, that's the wrong one. Shit. Yeah, there we go. His name is, like, Min Sik something... Min Sik Choi. Oh, he was the villain in the Lady Vengeance, too. Old Boy, I Saw the Devil, Lucy. I want to see if he's doing any American movies. Oh, he was in that movie, The Admiral, which apparently is really fucking good. Who did it? It was somebody really famous, I thought. But yeah, apparently this is one of the best, like really, really good, like, you know.
It was the Genghis Khan?
No, Admiral Yi and his 12 battleships.
Oh, damn.
Oppose enemies' fleet of 330. Win the most incredible victory of history. The Battle of Myeong-garang. The Japanese invasion of Korea. Dude, look at that art, though. Like, those costumes and shit just look amazing.
Damn.
Like, I want to see that shit. The Korean, in Korea, it's called Roaring Currents. Interesting.
I like Fassbender.
I do too.
talk a lot of shit on him.
You know, he's the main character in Prometheus. Well, not the villain in Prometheus 2.
How's he the villain?
His head is all that remains.
Why, it's gonna take over a ship or something?
No, he's like the engineers, like, because he gets his head chopped off on that planet. They take his head and they think he's a god, so he constructs them. He tells them to make these new alien species, and he's actually the mastermind behind all this shit.
Really?
Yeah, and they like worship his head as a god, and like he's like the god of the planet, and like when the ship crashes, like all the engineers worship him, and I think he's the main villain. So I think that's a cool idea, man. Like,
I'll take it.
It fits in the alien, but Blomkamp's still doing his thing, which I don't want anymore. Like, he ruined himself.
I don't like Blomkamp.
With fucking Elysium. I mean, I like Chappie, but you can't trust him. You can't trust that guy.
No.
His storylines get weaker and weaker, and like Hugh Jackman was the only part of Chappie I really liked. I mean, he plays a great villain, but other than that,
yeah,
we've gone way off topic again.
I don't know who gives a shit, man. I hate Blomkamp, man. I won't lie.
I don't hate him. I really like District 9, but I think that's all he's done that's worth anything. Oh, sorry. Back. All right. So who should play Pennywise?
Who'd you tell me earlier?
I thought Will Arnett was a good choice.
Oh,
the villain from Blades of Glory.
Yeah.
He's got that smile and that voice.
Yeah.
Like he looks like he could be a Pennywise. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like him. He was on SNL and all that shit, or was he? No, his wife was. Poehler was. Amy Poehler.
Yeah, he's Arrested Development.
Right, that's right.
All
Arrested
those other
Development.
shits.
I just like his voice. He's got that deep voice.
I like him in the Ninja Turtle movies. Like,
oh yeah, that's right.
Actually, I think he'd be.
Johnny
really
Depp
good.
was another choice.
Oh, fuck that.
Which he could do it, but I don't want it.
I'll go over Johnny Depp.
That Will Poulter kid looks like he could have done it, but he's out. He's not going to do it anymore. I wish I could find the fucking thing because it had a whole bunch of people, and some of them I didn't expect, and I'm like, that would be a great choice. Gary Oldman was one.
Oh, wow. He'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. And he's not as old as I thought he was.
Gary
He's
Oldman,
only in his 50s.
That's what I said.
Like, he was young in the professional. I forget it. He was only in, 29 or 30 in the professional. Like, with his whole Mozart thing and the amyl nitrate poppers. Like, greatest villain ever, maybe. Like, he's one of the best.
Yeah.
But I was trying to find the article on Facebook, and I couldn't find it.
It's okay. Arnett would be awesome.
Will Arnett wouldn't be bad.
I don't think I'd put the chain on the door. Sam's not calling. I don't care who's knocking. Yeah, you'll never find the article on Facebook, man.
I think I shared it. But yeah, I think I would like Will Arnett because all he's done is comedic roles, and I really like him.
Well, putting him in the clown makeup, I think he could look really good. He's got the face and he's got the voice, so. Cause I hate this. I hate you.
I love it. Anyway, where is it?
The horror movie thing was cool. The music thing.
Oh yeah, you see that? I'll show it to you later. Anyway,
Yes.
but I thought I shared it.
Huh? You probably didn't.
I didn't.
It's okay. We want Will Arnett.
Yeah, I would take Will Arnett.
We want Will Arnett. So let's also go ahead and segue into, should Stephen King stop writing books?
Yeah. Because I've kept up. You haven't read the last couple. And let me tell you, Mr. Mercedes was so bad that I almost took it back to the bookstore to get my money back. And I never do that shit. Like, he just takes one topic and he's like, I can make it a book. And it's like, you don't care anymore. The last good book he wrote was Under the Dome, and at the end it completely fucked up and failed. It was aliens. Like, I mean, he throws in some twist at the end, yeah, which is cool. I mean, why else would there be a giant dome over us? But the aliens were dumb. Like, they were like little amorphous shapes that you couldn't really see. And it was just weird. It was out there. And but it was a good book up until the end. It was very Stand-like. Like, you get into these characters, and then he just fucking throws you a fucking giant spider at the end. You're like, what? Like, you fuck her. Like, Needful Things. Awesome. Until that giant fucking spider comes out of her necklace. And really? And then it's a giant spider. What's with the fucking spiders?
He's scared of spiders. That's it.
I think he is.
That's his ultimate fear. That's when he was driving. The spider came down.
He wasn't driving. He got hit walking.
Oh, well, yeah. He saw a spider and probably fell into the road and then he got hit. That's what it was.
Did you know that guy that killed him apparently, died on the same day that he hit him? And, it's this weird coincidence. Like, Stephen King went and bought his truck that hit him just because he wanted it, because it's what hit him. And, something happened where, the guy died, and, it was weird. You got to read about it, but, some kind of coincidental sort of, don't fuck with Stephen King. He knows the dark arts or something. I don't know. That's how he's still famous for writing books.
So do you think Stephen King should be writing books?
Yeah, but I think he should maybe go back to writing screenplays, because the screenplays he's done are pretty good. I like that Shining TV movie, one with Steven Weber. The acting's not very good, but it follows the book. He wrote the screenplay for Creepshow. Creepshow's awesome. Have him write those fun little short stories. When you keep him confined to 20 pages, he can't fuck up too bad.
Huh.
It's true.
We'll see.
His short stories are all really good, but some of his books, man, are just, oh my god. Needful Things is definitely the best book he's written. I think it's my favorite. The movie's not even bad, but you can't even find the full version anymore. Charlton Heston's son directed it, and originally on TV when it was I think it was on HBO or something. It was it's like 3 hours long. And you can only find the hour and 50-minute long version now because they cut out the entire part with the woman that's obsessed with Elvis. It gets his glasses and she can see it. Because they just chopped it out. And I remember watching it, like, there's a lot of shit in there that you miss. And, like, it makes it a way better film. And, like, Ed Harris is awesome in it. And Max von Sydow's the perfect devil. And, like, it's a great movie. Just they fucked it up by chopping it to pieces. Mm-hmm. You can't find it anymore. That footage has been lost. Like, destroyed.
That's weird. That's fucked.
I know.
There's not even a bootleg.
I tried to find a VHS copy I could buy of somebody that taped it off TV, and somebody wants $100 for it.
Really?
I'm not gonna spend that on a old VHS.
I bet I could just find it and stream the long version.
If you can, let me know. I would love to watch it. Well,
I bet I could turn that into Deadpool.
Probably could.
Spawn Deadpool.
Spawn pool.
Spawn pool.
Dead Spawn.
Dead Spawn.
Dead Spawn. All right. All right, let's move on. We're at 40 minutes.
Cool.
Don't Breathe. I think it looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, dude. It feels like a green room.
Yeah, green room meets like Panic Room meets like See No Evil.
Last House.
Somebody walking in gravel. Pulling into gravel. I don't know what it is.
I really gotta check this. The dog's going crazy. And then this is going on. Oh, it's Sam out there fucking with the keg. Oh. I knew it.
But yeah, it looks like Green Room meets like...
And honestly, it just has the feel of Green Room.
I don't care how bad it is. If you've got a cool little gimmick in your movie, I'm gonna see it.
Yeah,
like he's blind, yet he's a fucking killer, and like he apparently has some weird shit going on in that house. And
I want to know what's in that room.
I want to know what's in that room. I want to know what that tar pit he opens up is. Like, what's he doing? Like, that's cool to me. Like, giving somebody the ability they didn't like. You know, like this guy's blind. Oh, he's just an old blind man, but yet he's a fucking murderer.
Yeah,
like that's an awesome idea. Like it's a different idea.
Yeah.
Like, I like different ideas.
I dig it, man. I dig it.
I do, too. I like little horror movies. Like, I'm always going to support low-budget horror, always, because it's... Some of the best ideas are in there. Like, and those directors are the ones that get going to do big things. Horror directors... Frank Darabont, the guy that did Shawshank and The Green Mile and all that, first fucking thing he did was he co-wrote Nightmare 3 with Wes Craven.
Really?
Yeah, the first... Rennie Harlan, that director, the guy that did fucking Die Hard 2, Cliffhanger. First movie he directed was Nightmare 4. Like, they're always starting on these little shitty horror movies. Fucking McConaughey, one of his first roles was Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah.
Fucking Renee Zellweger, Texas Chainsaw. Fucking Jennifer Aniston, Troll. Fucking Jennifer Connelly.
No, Leprechaun. Jennifer Connelly, that fucking Dario Argento movie. Mm-hmm. Like, so many people, and then nobody realizes it. It's like, horror gets a lot of people started. And horror is so open to shit. They're like, oh, that's cool. You guys give it a try. And then it gets fucking 4.3 on IMDb at the box office. And they're like, well, we'll make a sequel. Like, they don't care. And I love that about it. Yeah.
Because I like those movies.
Yeah, they're fun. As long as they're fun. As long as they're fun.
Or if they're not fun, they need to be really captivating.
Yeah.
Like, when I watched Seven the first time, it was not fun for me. It really creeped me out. Because I was 11 years old. But, like, I watched it, and then I thought about it all night. It stuck in my brain. I watched it the next day, and now it's like, it's one of my favorite movies. Because it's just... such a different idea. It's such a weird idea. It's like,
dude.
Oh, whoa, like that could happen. You know? I don't know.
Yeah, seven.
Fincher doesn't have a bad movie.
What's in the box? Nah, Fincher's
except for Panic Room, but I like Panic Room.
My favorite is
Alien 3 is mine.
Yes, that's
the
my favorite
cut.
Alien movie. Yes.
Yeah.
That director's cut is.
It's as good as Aliens.
Yes.
Yeah. It reminds me of Alien is what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
It's got the horror element. It went from action, went back to horror. I think that's why people didn't like it. Went for a grungy... That prison was grungy. I mean, you don't... It's dirty in there.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I like it. You feel dirty. Oh, that's like 2 years old.
Yeah, don't... That was a bullet dodge, my man.
All right.
So, real quick, I'm going to put a pause in this.
Okay.
I got to listen to this Grandma's Boy thing. I want to do it.
All right.
But I forget what my idea is, so I need my quick minute refresh. So, I'm going to cut it. We'll be right back. It'll be as if nothing ever happened.
What he's doing is we're going to pitch Grandma's Boy 2. And apparently I shit-talked it at some point.
No,
I don't remember it.
Okay, so in the podcast episode with Andy and Josh, I don't know what we were even... I can't remember what we were talking about, but I remember I was like, I'd like to see a sequel to Grandma's Boy 2. And then like Andy and Josh were just both like,
Yeah.
Like, anyway, fuck this. I don't know. So, I laughed because I was listening to it, and then, like, you know, driving around, I was just kind of like, I think I could do an okay Grandma's Boy sequel. So, I'm going to step away for a minute. We're going to cut this, and I'm going to listen to what my idea was. So, here I go. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And what I found out is I didn't pitch myself any fucking idea. I just pitched myself the idea of the question.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So I got.
So we shit talk the question even? Josh and I? We'll be like,
No. I just pitched myself the question.
okay.
To make a sequel, remind myself to do this as a question, but I didn't actually pitch myself the sequel. But I think the way I would do it is like, all right, so at the end, you know, I don't know the actor's name. I don't give a fuck. But the main guy that makes the video game.
The likable dude that's in all the movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like he makes the video game. It's like, all right, now he has money. He's with
Pothead dude.
With Thelma.
Oh, yeah, Thelma.
It's like they're together now and shit. And so Nick Swartzen is working with him, and they develop video games now, and they're beyond testing and all. And then something has to happen in the company. I don't know. You're gonna get a new villain within the company now that he's actually making video games, and you see the reality of what a cutthroat world it would be that JP actually has been living in since he was a fucking kid developing video games. And so they go to him advice and pull him in, and they all kind of get together. You still
like it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you got it's like with Adam Sandler striking this deal with Netflix, do it as a Netflix movie, and you get all these awesome actors from the Adam Sandler movies without Sandler. So it's like you get the crazy guy that's like the fucking naked drug dealer and all that. You get all these people still. It's like even fucking fat dude.
I was gonna fuck with a lion, bro.
Nobody fucks with a lion. But yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, I actually went back and watched Grandma's Boy.
It's good.
I was like, this movie's way funnier than I thought it would hold up to this day. And so I was like...
Just like you were saying about Wanderlust. I hated that the first time I watched it. Second time, it's funny.
Yeah,
it's funny.
Like, it's a funny movie when you go back.
I tell you, Dazed and Confused was one of those for me. I hated it the first time. And then when I watched it again, I was like, this movie's really good. Like, it bored me.
Yeah,
because I didn't grow up in that era. So it's like, you know, but like, once you watch it, you really get into the characters. And like...
What's our 90s, like, Dazed and Confused type shit?
Oh, fucking... Dude, where's my car?
That's about all we have, man. That and the American Pies.
The American Pies were our shits. They were our John Holmes.
Mm-hmm.
Not John Holmes, that's a porn star. You know what I'm talking about. That guy.
Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
What is it?
Hughes,
yeah.
John Holmes.
John Holmes. You know.
Speaking of John Holmes, a movie I watched recently, speaking of Wanderlust, Wonderland.
With
Remember
Val
that?
Kilmer.
With Val Kilmer?
Yeah.
It's a fucking awesome movie.
Poor Kilmer, man. He's
Dude,
really
poor
good
Kilmer.
in that. Like, that's a shit. Like, that's a shit.
And you
show.
think he's going to be the shithead. It turns out the other guy's the shithead.
Yeah.
The one that's usually likable. Like Dylan McDermott, who I really like. He's good. He should be bigger than he is. He was on American Horror Story and all that, but like, he's really good. I like him.
Dude.
He's really good at it.
I like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what would you do for Grandma's Boy 2?
Well, I was just about to say, I would probably have the old ladies in it. But she's dead. She just died.
I know. That was one thing I did think about. It's like, she's dead.
They were
that
the best part of the fucking
movie.
movie. Like, one of the best parts.
Yeah.
I would have Nick Swartzen in it for sure.
You gotta have Nick.
And I would probably, like, have him, like, be the main character. Or
Nick Swartzen?
Yeah. Or the villain be the main character.
What if Nick Swartzen ends up becoming the villain?
That's what I'm thinking.
Like
the villain this time is our good guy.
Yeah.
Nick Swartzen's the bad guy. But it's just as ridiculous.
What if our likable guy from the first movie ends up becoming a JP and a dick? And Nick Swartzen is the underdog and like undercuts
maybe
them
he actually teams up with the villain. Like they actually decide to work on something
Him and
together.
JP get together.
Yeah, and they make a new video game company, and Nick Swartzen they kind of oust him.
Oh,
and like
yeah, dude. See, you could go anywhere with a Grandma's Boy too, but as long as it was stoner funny, it's good.
I kind of want to have like a neighbor scenario where like the one video game company's here and the other one is just right across the street, so they can see each other through the windows.
No, we gotta go Yojimbo style. It's like that you got the two families and like the one wandering tester or something.
Yeah.
Like do the fucking Yojimbo fistful of dollars with a game tester.
Yeah.
And he's working for maybe JP started a company and now this guy has a company. He's like playing or you never know. He'd have to play.
You know what movie I really like, and I'm kind of changing the subject. Horrible Bosses 2.
I watched
love
Horrible Bosses really.
Dude,
I didn't like
the
it.
first one's good. The first one's good. The second one, some of the shit they do, man, is so fucking funny. It's just like are you really serious? Like the one part, Jason Sudeikis is up there writing on the board. He's like, all right, we're going to go over some things that we can do here to pull off this plan. And he writes, kidnapping. Jason Bateman's like, kidnapping? He's like, it's kidnapping. It's like, that's kidnapping. And then he writes this other stuff on there, and he tries to erase it, and he wrote a Sharpie. It's just little things that make... I like the guys that write that, because they write Sunny, too. Mm-hmm. And, like, you can tell. The banter, just, like, talking over each other, and, like, it's all there.
I gotta say, man, the latest season of It's Always Sunny killed me.
They're all good.
Like, I never thought that show would still be on the air. But
my favorite is still Charlie Work, where he has to get everything ready
for
the health inspector.
Dude,
with the chickens and the steaks.
Dude, they did the Frank... Where it's all for they did hardcore hardcore Henry with Frank.
They did, I know.
It's great.
It's awesome.
Oh my god. So I like it.
That or Charlie McDennis too, Electric Boogaloo was pretty funny too.
Stage 4 horror. Like, yeah, dude. I like that's a show they let the fans write that show now.
Yeah, which is good because like the fans are what keep them going.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Did you know that WVU? I picked up the lady that's the cook at Towers. You know, she lives right up the street.
Yes.
She milk steaks were so requested because of Charlie. They actually got them in.
No way.
And served them, and everybody hated them so much they like lost a couple $1,000 because of milk steak. Yeah, because everybody wanted it because that's all Charlie, on the show. And like kids were like, "Who want milk steak?" And they got them there so bad. Everybody's like, "That fucking sucks." Like,
wow.
Yeah. So like it's big, man. Like
that was the Birdman episode.
Yeah, it was.
I like it. All right. Yeah, fuck it. Let's move on. What did we just do? Don't breathe. We
got one more.
But yeah, Don't Breathe, awesome.
Yeah.
Another sad thing, we've been writing out and working on this short film we want to do, and it's not the same.
I'll tell you.
It kind of has the same break.
It doesn't.
It's just a break in movies.
There's so many, it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
And we're doing different things with ours that I think it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Like,
but the
fact that somebody's already waiting in the house, though, and he's going to... But he doesn't know they're... Yeah. Ours is different. It is. It's only going to be a 30-minute, 40-minute long. It's a short film. It's not going to... Yeah,
true.
So...
But it still is a little bit butt-hurting to see that kind of shit.
It was a little bit better when I saw Green Room. You know why? Because, like, those are the kind of plots I like to think of.
Yep.
Like, and I'm like, man, I should have fucking wrote that movie.
Yep.
Like, I get jealous now when I see movies. I'm like, I can do that! Like, but, no.
It does happen.
So Del Toro's Pet Sematary.
Yeah, I'm excited as hell, man.
Me too, man.
If he commits to it and actually does
Absolutely.
Like,
he is. He's already making it. I mean, I don't know what the casting is.
It's in production.
I think it's in pre-production.
Pre-production.
Yeah, but Pacific Rim 2, I think he's still doing. That's still on the table, which I'm fine with.
It's been very postponed.
But now it's got a new screenwriter. They just hired a screenwriter on.
Is that what it is?
It's still in yeah. But no, he'll be perfect because he can do that, like, fantasy type stuff with his horror, and it makes it really good because Pet Sematary has that shit. All Stephen King's stuff has that shit.
And he's doing the young boy that gets hit by the truck.
Yeah, he's the very first one, yeah. With the cat that comes back, and the dad's a doctor, and he sees the ghost of the guy that died in the bike injury. But that ghost, they say, he's going to be the scariest part. I forget they casted him. The ghost, the one that comes alive in the hospital.
Yeah,
I forget who they casted, but they say he looks like fucking just just faces hanging off, and like, yeah.
Really?
I think they should remake an American Werewolf in London. It would do well, and you could do so much with the falling apart and the rotting.
I don't think we need to do American Werewolf in London. Let's just do
another one.
Just another
American Werewolf movie.
American Werewolf in Germany. American Werewolf in Italy.
Paris was.
I like American Werewolf in Paris because
the CGI is what ruined it.
Yes, but that was 90s. In the 90s, that CGI
cool.
did not look bad.
Point. Yeah,
like that's what people you don't remember when you go back.
Sea recently, those sharks look so bad, and that was like the scariest fucking movie when
I mean, Sam had to go to sleep every. I'd put that movie on every night going to sleep, and she would just be going to sleep and waking up to it all the time. And it's like, it honestly took me like 3 weeks worth of that before I finally just woke up and watched it the one day. Movie. Dude, when Sam Jackson gives that speech, it gets straight up eaten.
You don't expect it. You don't expect her to fucking die,
dude. When she died, yeah, man. It's like the whole time.
LL Cool J's a fucking badass.
The whole time, LL Cool J and the Punisher are our dudes.
Oh yeah, the Punisher, and he's just a dumb wetsuit guy. You don't even think
he's not.
Well,
he
trains
he's
the
the hero, man. Like
he's like until the last 2 seconds.
He's the person that's against it all the whole time.
Yeah, he is.
You don't understand sharks like I do, you dumb fox.
Like,
so I like it.
You know what the saddest death in movie history for me is? It's Jurassic Park.
I knew it.
It's the Australian dude with the raptors.
I knew it.
He knows what he's doing. Clever girl. Like, I feel so bad.
He goes out hard, though.
He goes out hard. He goes out with a one-liner, and he still respects these animals.
You got to, man. Yeah. He knew what was up.
He knew it was up.
I like anything Del Toro do.
That's why with the Jurassic World
thing. They should have given Jurassic World to Del Toro.
Sure.
He should have made a dinosaur movie.
But Jurassic World, man, it's like, why are you doing it again? Well, it didn't work 3 times now.
Well, technically, none of that other shit happened. So they only fucked up one time.
None of the other shit happened. What do you mean?
This was just a direct sequel to Jurassic Park. Lost World.
Lost World didn't. Well, he's coming back. Did you hear that? He's the main character.
Well, I know, but none of those movies happened.
Which I'm down for. If Goldblum's the main character, I'll see it.
I'll see it. I like Jurassic World. It was fun. It was fun enough, but it was just garbage.
It was garbage.
It was just Velociraptors and T-Rexes.
I hate Chris Pratt.
Yeah, dude, he's gonna ruin Magnificent Seven.
I like her.
The chick,
Bryce Dallas Howard, the one who's Lady in the Water.
Yeah.
She's good. She's really good. She's good in everything she's in.
I don't mind her.
You know what my guilty pleasure movie is? You're gonna make fun of me real hard for this. Yeah, you will.
I know.
It's The Help.
What's this?
Where the black women are the maids and the white, like, Emma Stone is writing a book about it, and like they get treated really badly by the white women. Jessica Chastain is the one that's really nice, but Bryce Dallas Howard's the bitch, and they shit in her food, make her eat poop.
The Help?
Yeah, it was up for a bunch of Academy Awards. That woman.
What year?
The woman that was Amanda Waller was the main character.
Okay.
That was only a few years ago.
Okay. Oh, is this it?
Yeah, it's like one of those feel-good like movies, but I fucking love it, man. Like, it's such a good movie.
I probably stayed away from it. I don't like Emma
Reminds me of
Stone.
Little Miss Sunshine.
I don't like Emma Stone, man. I hate her.
She's barely in that. It's about them.
Okay.
It's just one of those movies you're like, it makes you feel bad for being...
I hate her.
Makes you feel bad for being white.
I don't feel bad for being white. You know why? Because I'm not.
There's always going to be a table waiting for you.
No, you know.
Here you go, sir. It's been right here.
All I can ever say in my life is like, for one, I'm a quarter Native American, quarter Irish, quarter Italian, quarter fucking Czech, Slovakian. So it's like you take all that. It's like I'm the third generation born here in America, outside of my Native American blood. That is just like I don't have any kind of guilt. My people have just been trying to find a place to live for forever. Like they're just like we just want to go somewhere and live. Like we're just hardworking, poor ass motherfuckers. So I don't feel bad. I have no white guilt on my side. It's like, I've been poor my whole life. Like, it's like, you won't find white guilt here. You'll just find a bastard hardened by life. But no, I don't, it's not any of that white guilt shit. I just don't care for those kind of
I don't
movies.
either. That's what I'm saying. You're going to make fun of me. But that one is actually really good.
No, dude, because my guilty pleasure is Serendipity. I love that movie.
I like that movie.
I love it.
I love My Best Friend's Wedding.
I don't mind that one. With Hugh Grant?
Like I say with my
that's
head
not
down.
Hugh Grant, is it?
No, it's Julia Robertson, Rupert.
Nah.
What's his? He's the gay one. Her gay best friend that comes.
Yeah.
She's in love with. Who the fuck is it? It's that guy that's in all those fucking movies. He's real likable. He's one of the Maronis. Dermot Mulroney. That's his name. He's good too. Like he's him and Dylan McDermott. I get mixed up.
I hate Julia Roberts.
Is it Dermot Mulroney? Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy.
He's
He was
an
in
odd,
he was
he's
in
an
Stoker.
odd-looking fellow, man. He's
I
not
like him.
bad looking, but he's just an odd-looking
He is.
dude.
He's good. I like him in Stoker. Stoker was good. Did you watch that? That one that guy did, the old boy did with.
Oh yeah,
Nicole
yeah.
Kidman? That's a good little
yeah.
movie. Nobody knows about it.
Oh no, he's just in Dirty Grandpa. All right, okay, yeah. So we're at the end. Like I said, we're trying to keep this short. We've cut
We're
this
at
one down.
54.
Yeah, so it's like we're trying to cut it down for you guys, so you don't have to listen to so much. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it.
Marry, fuck, kill.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna stick with Stephen King since we had so many Stephen King questions.
We've actually talked about Stephen.
Well, we're not
King a
even
lot
going
of
with
these
Stephen
past
King. We're
couple.
going with Tim Curry because the poor
that's
man.
true.
I love him, and he's had a stroke.
It was sad to see him after that shit, man.
And but he's still going out and doing shit.
Yeah,
like,
man.
He's still doing like
Tim Curry's the man.
When Dick Clark did that, I wasn't all about it. Like when he still did the New Year's shit, I was like, just get him off there. But now that Tim Curry, I don't want to see him go away.
No,
like he's got so many iconic places in my childhood. Like the fucking it was scary, but the darkness from Legend Man was one of the. He's so terrifying in that, and like it's just. Anyway, our Marry Fuck Kill is Pennywise the Clown, The Darkness from Legend, and Frankenfurter from Rocky Horror Picture Show. Frankenfucker. So what are you gonna?
I know what I'm doing here.
All right, go ahead.
Totally, most definitely marrying that Prince of Darkness, Tim Curry.
Me too.
You have to marry. He's gonna take care of you.
He's
man.
gonna take care.
And
He's
as long as
treated her great. She just didn't want to be there.
Ungrateful bitch.
What an ungrateful bitch. He gave you a dress that dances by itself.
What more do you want,
That's a
man?
cool scene, man.
That is awesome,
she's like dancing
dude.
with that dress.
I know it.
So
that's
good.
what I'm saying. So I'm gonna definitely marry that dude. He seems like a legit quarter.
Yeah.
Like
he would treat you so well. Like I think he would treat you well. You'd be eating like whole chickens and like a king's feast.
Yeah, all the time,
Imagine
man.
what that penis looks like.
Red Rocket from hell.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna fuck Pennywise because that's gonna be exciting and weird.
You'll float down there.
You'll down the wall.
Yeah, I'll float down.
But then I gotta fucking kill Frankenfurter because I hate musicals and I really don't like Rocky Horror Picture Show. Sam loves it and I hate it.
I can't say anything different. That's exactly the way I feel.
That's
I'm gonna marry the darkness because he's classy.
Yeah, he's a good
I'm gonna
dude.
fuck it because I feel like you'd be down in the sewers and you have to like find him and
he might make a balloon animal out of his wiener.
Yeah, and like you hear him walk through the moon and shit. And
it's like you're not a kid, so he's not gonna really want your soul or
no,
anything.
you might not even see him. You might have to just get fucking invisible thing.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Adults don't see him.
That's true.
Well, no, they do. Well, only if you're part of that. Fuck Stephen King. You got to be part of his cat. Read the Dark Tower if you really want to hurt yourself.
No.
Yeah, and I'm gonna kill Frankenfurter because I hate that fucking movie.
I hate it, man.
I don't get it.
I don't.
And I'm gay. I don't get it. What is with the whole thing? Why do gay people love it so much? Because he dressed like a woman?
Zazzy.
I mean, it's like Andy Warhol where he made fucking Frankenstein. That's what it is. That's what I feel like that movie is. Like. And put music. It's just so bad.
I hate it.
Damn it, Janet. Like
I hate it.
I hate it too.
I hate it, man. I really hate that movie.
Really hate it
man.
too.
I think it's one of the stupidest shits ever.
It is.
It's like whenever Sam really got
Reminds
back
me of like
into
Pink
it,
Flamingos.
Like,
it's like
dude,
I hate that too.
I was upstairs and Sam had her phone. She's in the kitchen cooking something. Had it playing Rocky Horror Picture Show. I heard upstairs. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I was like, "This is the last thing I want to fucking hear right now." She's like, "Shut up." I was like, "Yeah, it's
true."
I hate it, man. I really just fucking hate it, dude. So yeah, hell yeah, man. We cut this. This will be under an hour, so
Yeah.
hell yeah, man. We're getting better at this. We're trying to cut it down. We're trying not to ramble so much, but
We made it through almost 10 questions.
really,
Yeah.
oh, that's not bad.
So what we found is we can fill an hour with either 2 or 10. We can just. When we see a movie, we can talk about it.
That's true.
We're only talking about things we want to see now.
That's true.
When we go see them, then we actually have.
That's We'll do the reviews of them.
Because I mean, the next thing I guess we'll review is probably going to be The Conjuring 2
And X-Men.
and X-Men. Yeah, which I'm more excited about Conjuring 2 than X-Men.
Oh yeah, you bet your ass. X-Men's gonna. I just want to go see how bad X-Men
just
is.
let you
But I
know.
will give X-Men my money. Unlike Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah, I like everybody in it. I like Bryan Singer.
I'm still not giving Ghostbusters money. I'll see this movie in theaters, but it will not get my money.
I like Paul Feig. I like that guy. I like the director. I just don't care for.
Got nothing against him. This movie just.
I like
looks
McCarthy.
terrible.
You should see Spy. I'm telling you, it's
Yeah.
really gonna change.
Yeah.
It's Statham's the whole thing.
Yeah.
His name is Rick Ford.
Yeah. All right, everybody. So once again, we'll go out with the follow us. If you're not following us yet on Twitter, follow us at Parking Lot Podcast. It's just Parking Lot. Then on Facebook, we're Parking Lot Podcast, and then at @ScoreSteveZ on Twitter for me. And if you're watching us on YouTube, cool. If you're listening to it in the podcast store, even cooler. Whatever your thing is, glad that you're tuning in with us. So keep coming back, and hopefully we'll keep doing this.
I'm fudge nudging my boxers real bad.
Fudge nudge over here. All right, thank you. Bye.